Let's do this Bobby Lee thing. So, speaking of Brendan Schaub may have ended up getting the last laugh in the Bobby Lee beef.
Why? Because he caused a breakup?
Well, you remember yesterday there was Khalyla whining and crying on that podcast she does with the other chatty hens about how Bobby cheated on me and this and that. You know, guys, here's a great lesson for you. Bobby Lee and his girlfriend Khalyla. Bobby Lee, of course, a comedian, got in that big beef with Brendan Schaub. He was on Mad TV years ago. Asian dude. Does a podcast called Tiger Belly, very popular. He and his girlfriend wanted an open relationship. Mm-hmm. We said it on yesterday's show. That clock starts a-ticking once you decide to open up that relationship.
I think it's the same thing. You ask for a three-way, it's over.
One person is going to fuck more than the other person. Somebody's going to get jealous. Somebody's going to get uncomfortable. It's all going to unravel. But I will say, I did not see it being Khalyla.
I don't know.
She's not an unattractive person.
Yeah.
Bobby Lee, not an attractive person.
That doesn't fucking matter. I want you to remember that. Women do not care about that all the time. He's Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee, also a neurotic fucking mess. But then again, LA comedians, they all are. So what are you going to do?
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of stupid women want to fuck the comedian. Well, stupid women.
Here we go. Bobby Lee and Khalyla have announced that they are no more. And it comes a day after. Now, I have a working theory on this, and we're going to play a clip from Unique, Kyle, who covers all this shit. He does a great job. His channel is called YEWNEEK. It's Unique. He does a great job. He's got a serious drinking or drug problem, whatever it is. He's fucked up.
Oh, no.
He's fucked up a lot. But like on his live streams, he's like almost nodding off sometimes. But he works hard finding this shit and covering this shit. He's also being sued by Brendan Schaub. So this guy's gone through it to cover these people. She goes on her podcast yesterday, and says, Bobby cheated on me. And he tells it to her entire audience, just fucking blabs it, whatever. He's never talked about all the time she's probably fucked around.
There's no cheating in an open relationship. Stop it.
She goes and rats on Bobby. So now Bobby has no choice but to go on their podcast and go, yeah, we're done.
We're breaking up now.
I'm not putting up with this shit. No girl of mine. No Khalyla. First of all, who the fuck was Khalyla before
Sounds like
Bobby
an
Lee?
OnlyFans.
She latches on. She latches on to Bobby, takes advantage of all of his access to stars, to Hollywood, his career. He starts a podcast. He's nice enough to put her on, and now she starts thinking who the fuck she is. People start putting her on podcasts because. She's gotten in with Bobby.
That's what I meant by it's his name. Girls don't always care about that looks thing.
Well, and here's where Bobby fucks up. I think he's going to keep her on the show, and I think he's got her dealt in on the business. Which is a
I was worried you were going to say that.
Huge mistake, Bobby. Huge mistake.
If you and I ever had a massive falling out and split up, I would never stay on the show.
You're fucking right. But you know what?
That's not even my choice. I know that.
Right. As if it would be her choice.
Right. Yep.
What Bobby Lee's done is he's made it her choice.
That's crazy. It's crazy talk.
And you know, it makes sense because Bobby, you watch him throughout the years, he's never been a put his foot down kind of a guy. He seems like, well, with this Brendan Schaub, with the Brendan Schaub thing, he was a giant pushover.
Yes.
A huge pushover. He let this guy push him around. It was actually Khalyla who stepped in and motherfucked Brendan Schaub and said, this is what you did, asshole.
Which was good.
She did a good job with that. But the insincerity and the inconsistency of saying, oh, we wanted an open relationship, but now I'm going to get mad that he fucked. The reason she got mad that he fucked is because when she thought open relationship, she thought she would be the one doing all the fucking.
Dude, you're right on that. And she's almost baiting him into like a trap where she's just going to get pissed at him. She probably thought he would absolutely never fuck anyone else but her.
Well, here's the clip of him announcing it. And this is a fucking train wreck for a podcast. It's very interesting. A lot of people are going to listen. You're going to grab some new listeners out of this who will stick around because they, now they're invested in your life. They want to see how it goes. Yeah. That's how you gain listeners. You're interesting, you're funny, traumatic things happen, and now people are in and they want to hear your take and your, how these things evolve. Here's Bobby Lee talking about the breakup. Whoop.
Oh, God. This is hard. All right. I just want to announce to everybody that Khalyla and I are no longer together.
Then kick her off the fucking show, Bob. She's done.
Yeah.
The only reason anyone pretended she was interesting on that show is because she was Mrs. Bobby Lee.
And she's got her own show. She doesn't need... Well, she probably does need this, but...
Right.
It's been not over. It's not over. I mean, in the sense that, you know, I want to say that Khalyla is the love of my life, my best friend.
Grow the fuck up. Would you people out west grow the fuck up? I have had it with you people. I know you like to talk about us Midwesterners like we're flyover country, but you guys are a bunch of grown-up fucking babies. No, you're not family. She's not the love of your life. You guys wanted to fuck other people. Now you've had it with each other and you broke up. If she was the love of your life, you'd still be together. You want to fuck other people. You want to find other loves of your life. So stop it already, you two. Quit doing a show together. Enough with this melodramatic LA bullshit and just move on. That's what breaking up is.
Yes.
Breaking up is moving on. You guys aren't going to move on when you're doing a show together.
Absolutely not. You don't move on when you share anything like that together. Like, you can't possibly do a show where you've had all this anger and shit between your breakup and stuff. It's not going to be a good show anymore.
If there was a book about my life, she would be...
Yeah.
If there was 10 chapters, she'd be 4 of them at least.
That doesn't really sound like as big of a compliment as you meant it. She's the love of my life. She'd be in like a minority of my book.
I'd say the woman wouldn't like hearing that side of things if she like loved you too. I just wish people would stop talking out of both sides of their ass. This sounds like high school. Like, oh, she fucking sucks. She was horrible to me and we're fucking done, but she's the love of my life and I just want her back and I want to do a show
We're
together.
going to still be friends.
Stop it.
Like
just
I said,
pick one.
But like I said, these LA podcasters and these LA comedians, dude, they have the emotional maturity of a 13-year-old.
That is it. It's middle school.
And they're still going to do this fucking show together as long as that lasts. I mean, good luck. One of them brings a new chick around or one of them brings a new guy around.
That's exactly it. No, you know what it's going to be? He's going to have a new woman before like she'll bring a new man around.
Sure.
She's going to get pissed at him on the show.
5 of them.
Give me half.
I'll give you half a chapter. Yeah.
For half the book.
She changed my life in so many different ways.
Oh, she's there with him.
She's there.
That's gross.
Reinvented who I was. And, and the reason why we're announcing that is because
We're LA attention whores and everything has to be about us and we want you guys to feel a certain way. So please, 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 please. Let me tell you about my breakup and nearly cry on the air. Make it funny.
But
Fuck.
we're still laughing together and still doing the show, so everything's fine.
Could you imagine how fucking horrible that would be?
That would be fucking awful. Even on we don't really have this anymore, thank God. But, occasionally Aaron and I will have like a spiff or something before the show, and then we've got to try to pull our shit together. Even that's not fun.
And I just
Luckily,
say,
that doesn't happen very much.
and I just say, I don't give a fuck about this anymore. I got a show to do.
Right. That's kind of, the show actually brings us back together, if anything. But it's...
This whole thing about we're going to break up, but we're going to keep doing a podcast together, it's not going to work for you. Especially someone like Bobby Lee, who already is,
You don't break up and stay friends. You don't do that.
No, guys, again,
You're never friends.
Just going to say this to this whole West Coast mindset. Grow the fuck up.
Yep.
Okay? Grow up. You're not going to be buddies. You're not going to be pals.
there are things that people...
She was jealous when you were fucking other people in an open relationship. Imagine how mad she's going to be when you're fucking women and bringing them around while you're doing a show together.
That's because in her brain, it was an open relationship with an asterisk behind it, but only I can fuck.
That's how
Not
those
you, buddy.
always end up.
It is. One person's always jealous and thinks the other guy, the rule doesn't apply to that person.
Well, you know what's nice about this breakup, the way, you can analyze it and everything? This is legitimately one of those breakups that's 50-50. They're both fucking ridiculous. Mm-hmm. They're both dumb.
Yep.
people believe online that aren't true. And I want to address those things because it's causing a lot of pain in our house. and I'm going to start.
Then kick the coos to the side of the road and shut the fuck up and go fight with people again.
You don't live together once you've broken up.
Oh, by the way, that pain is going to heal really easily when you guys have to see each other all the time doing your work shit.
You know what people do when they break up? They move out.
Right.
Are you serious?
Jesus, Bobby.
Ew.
Dude, and she's going to be able to convince him, oh, keep me around. Oh, we need it. It's for the show.
Oh,
blah,
we're
blah. She's gonna
best
be
friends.
She's going to be able to wrap him right around her finger. And
She's doing kind of like she knows they're not a good relationship thing, but she doesn't want anyone else to have him.
Well, she doesn't want this to go away either.
With my part in it, and my part is this. You know, years ago, Khalyla had this heart condition.
Oh, watch what Kyle does here. Now, this is really funny to me. So he goes into this thing. Khalyla had this heart condition a while ago. Watch what the guy who made this video, Unique, his name's Kyle. Watch what he does as soon as Bobby starts to get heavy.
And it started in the Philippines.
Okay, so this announcement goes on for 20 minutes.
We're just going to stop.
All right, fuck this vapid LA shit. You guys got the meat and potatoes
Well,
of
that's what it is, too. Like, why can't you just get on there and be like, oh, we had our differences. We're definitely done.
Right.
And just, that's it. But now he's going to go into this whole diatribe about how she had heart problems and we were with each other through all of it. And she really shaped me, too, through this whole thing. And
all right, great. Then take the good shit she did for you, kick her to the fucking curb, and let's move on with our life. And she's still going to live there while they're doing the podcast.
That is gross.
Then get fucking married, you two.
You might as well. You will never move on if you're keeping that woman on your show and in your house. Because you sure as hell ain't bringing home another pussy. There's no chance. You'll be dead.
Mick Marshall, God, yes. Khalyla brings home Brendan Schaub.
Oh, that one hurts on a lot of levels.
Would that one be wonderful? Or just, we'll find out how much she hates Bobby for all this if she fucks Brendan Schaub.
Well, from his open micing the other day, we can totally tell that's not his type, right?
Oh, and also, he's total because of that gay little set he did.
Tiny
but
bit.
I've got it. She fucks Brendan Schaub
Yeah.
to get back at Bobby.
Yeah.
This would give, like, I would still play clips of him and make fun of him because he's so fucking stupid.
Okay.
But I would gain infinite all-time respect for Brendan if he then went on Fighter and the Kid the next day and went, guess what I did?
Guess what I did last night, Brian?
You want to fuck with my career? I fucked Khalyla. Oh, and by the way, I gave her a bum phone number, too. I gave her the old one. I don't want the crazy bitch calling me.
Let her go crying to you.
I fucked her, B.
Yeah, and then she goes back crying to Bobby. He didn't call me.
Oh, God.
What a fucking mess. And you'd love it if Bobby came back, well, enjoy my seconds, and my leftovers, but he wouldn't.
Dude, I cannot wait for this to fall apart and blow up in Bobby's face.
Dude, I could see that happening with the Brendan Schaub thing.
This is what I love about making fun of people.
Because he's already hit on her before.
This is what I love about making fun of these famous people. They don't give a shit what happens to me. I don't give a shit what happens to them, as long as it's entertaining.
Right, we've got nothing invested in it.
Hey, Bobby, Jesse Lee Peterson had a message for you.
Beta bear.
Uh-oh. What do you think about Bobby's breakup, Jesse?
What a bitch.
Oh, no.
I love him so much.
Oh, boy. You know what Bobby Lee said to Khalyla when she caught him cheating?
What, Aaron?
You got me. Hand in the cookie jar.
And it's actually exactly what he said. Oh, fuck that, man.
Stop breaking up and then not breaking up.
Right, exactly.
You're putting your whole life in misery at this point.
I just love Mick Marshall's comment. Khalyla brings Schaub to the podcast. That'd be,
that
perfect.
would be so great.
Would love it. I like this comment from Alex Garcia. He says, this show is like ROTC, but with likable hosts. I do like Royce, though. New sub. Come on. Yes, I talk more about Royce than anyone else. He's been on our show before. But I like Mersh, too. I know Mersh gets a lot of hate. I like the guy. I know he can be confrontational, whatever, but he gets shit on a lot. What's the guy supposed to do? Just not defend himself?
I like Alex's comment.
Dude, I like ROTC. I listen to that show almost every day. I get mad. I get mad when I've got shit in my prep sheets that they do on their show.
Stop watching so much.
And I just delete it. I go, God damn it. Shit.
I do like it when we cover things before Red Bar now. I've noticed that we get to some things first because you know why? He streams once every 2 weeks.
He does a show every 10 days, for 6 hours. And then I'll be honest.
Maybe.
I'll be honest. Of that 6 hours, Could maybe cut it to 2.
I'm starting to get bothered.
He could cut it to 2.
You know what started bugging me yesterday is we in a car ride. I asked Aaron, you want to turn on Red Bar and see if we can finish that episode, and he wasn't interested.
I was just like, you know what?
He wasn't interested anymore.
After the pussy way he tried to address me, and after we shit on him, and then he went, "Oh, I'm banning all my listeners from watching that show." I'm like, it was kind of like never meet your idols because they'll disappoint you.
Yeah.
I was almost like, wow. To be honest with you,
what a bitch.
I just kind of lost a lot of respect for him. Because it was like, what a pussy ass way of addressing shit. I felt like that day I grew past it.
I'm not giving up yet. I think tomorrow in my free time, I'm going to try to get through the second half of that episode and see if it gets any better.